All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 21-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. His first throw is an interception. Kelee Ringo picks it off. And the Eagles take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. How quickly things can change, huh? From kickoff to now, already looking at an entirely different picture, Brock. They get the interception, and they're going to take over in perfect position to score our first points.
You know, we talk about scripting for offense all the time, but flip it around. That could not be a better script for this defense, not just to get a stop, but to take the ball away and now set your offense up for success.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. It will actually head to that other sidelines.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He's trying to push the field. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs make it a 1-point game. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This is a heater going deep. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Play action. Hurts has it. Just got got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. But that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
Trying on fourth down. Here's Hurts. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on fourth down. And now puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on fourth.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Has it down close. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Butker on now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Rob Flatton, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So first down from the 41. Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability and his reputation makes somebody else beat you.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. They go play action. Here's Hurts. On the move, headed right. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality.
Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! And the Chiefs are able to get this back up to their own 15-yard line. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he will get this inside the 30.
I try try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports. About set for the second quarter, Chiefs football here. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The second down run by Pacheco. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Here's Mahomes on the sneak. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
All set now. 1st and 10. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay a game. Quick throw completed by Mahomes. Some good running there to get back what the penalty cost him. Picks up 8. So 2nd and 6 awaits on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Shotgun snap. It's a give to Hunt. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Running once more here with Hunt. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. But he's got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right, they give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
They'll run. Pacheco. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Gets it again. And he will find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. Butker on now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down just inside the 25. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. On 1st down, Hurts. Now he'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely. Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Barkley gets it on third down. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
Kate, right there's the danger of dime coverage. Bunch of little guys on the field that love to cover and may not tackle so well and opens up a run lane that he took huge advantage of.
So not just settling for one here. They're going to try to chip a couple points off that halftime deficit.
Will set up for the two-point conversion.
Hurts looking to throw. And they can't connect, so nearly 8 points to end the first half, but they'll only take an extra 6 into that locker room. Butker on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First call here coming from the shotgun. Now Hurts. That's Smith on the slant. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Here's Hurts. He's got Smith again. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. How about 29 yards on first down? And that's good for a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Forced out to his right. That's low and bounces short of his man.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
On third down, it's Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Looking to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
It's Pacheco again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Sends this to the end zone. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs push their lead further to start the half. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs lead by 15 now. Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. They connect on the deep shot. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Now Hurts getting his guys set for this 2-point play. Keeping it on the ground. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Maybe a little panic here. Maybe they feel like they have to. Down 2 scores. Look at this. Lining up for the onside kick here in the 3rd. And the Chiefs cover up the kick. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Running right is Pacheco. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Now, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Mahomes throwing for 2. And he's got it, so they get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead.
That's about trust. Trust in your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down. Hurts to throw. is back. Here's Barkley. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. First down now, ball at the 33. Back to throw, Hurts. Down to the 10. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal. Offense in a hurry up here. They're going to run with Barkley. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Offense up to the line fast. Here's another for it. And he's in this time. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get it back to within 2 possessions. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. They want to run it across. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And the Chiefs cover off the kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kay?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's second down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
A give right side. Here's Pacheco. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Going all the way to the end zone here. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs making a 3-score game in the 4th. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs push their lead to 18. Butker on now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. First down throwing for Hurts. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Eagles trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Hurts. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Hurts throwing again. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. It's Hurts once again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Throw here, 3rd down. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as they're...
Check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't statements, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't statements, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. Wake up and I found out, did it change up? Wait, did it change up? Is it light out? Yeah, did it find out? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't statements, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't statements, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't statements, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I'll keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't statements, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. Contract.
This is the Madden Championship Series from USAA Stadium. As the official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL, USAA is proud to serve the military community and their families. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. And they'll opt not to return this. Since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Allen going to look to throw on the first play.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Mecole Hardman, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Bills will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Extra point good by Prater. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. First down, here's the run with Cook.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And, yep, indeed, the flag is out. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Here's Allen. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. Allen in the offense staying put. They'll go for it on 4th. Here's Allen to throw it.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Cook running right. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Allen now looks to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. The right side going to be caught by Hardman. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. On play action, Allen. This will be caught just inside the 10. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Prater's kick is good.
So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
They go play action. Now Mahomes.
That's complete. It's Travis Kelce.
He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
10-0 to score after 1 on EA Sports.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, it's Pacheco.
And he'll go down at the 28.
Now Patrick going to change the play.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes.
They'll check this one down to Pacheco.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 16.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll try and do this himself. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
Mahomes throwing on 4th.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
But they've certainly not shied away from throwing the footballs. They've leaned on their quarterback to start this game. 4 straight passes right out of the gate, with that last one earning them a new set of downs.
And he's in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes keeping it himself from a yard out.
And the Chiefs have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Play action. Now it's Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Allen going to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
And the Chiefs will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Down the sideline he goes.
And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Now 2nd and 9. Here's Pacheco once again.
And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
Two yards still to go. 3rd down now. Now Mahomes going to shift him around.
On 3rd down, here's Hunt. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Hunt is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find...
He's got him in, complete. A big play there just before halftime. And even 40 yards.
And the Bills first down.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. A very rare kickoff return on an onside kick. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is up to 8. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Allen off the play fake. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Mecole Hardman with his second touchdown of the night. And the Bills have come back to make it a 2-point game. Allen will try to throw for it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
Third quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe first or second, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to I don't like to chase a lot of points, but I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Allen going to change this at the line.
From midfield, here's Allen. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Brandon Cooks, 50 yards.
And the Bills have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead.
Prater for the extra point. And the lead is up to 5. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Mahomes going to throw. Man open left side is Brown. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker.
From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
Rashee Rice from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs have retaken a third-quarter lead.
Mahomes will throw for it. Now he's going to step up and run. It's complete. And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down, so we'll have to see what that's about. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Beginning this series with a handoff to Cook. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33.
Now Allen. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Throwing now is Allen. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Allen going to run with it. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback, and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a 1st down.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. To throw, it's Allen. And that is incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. Allen.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
At this point in the 2nd half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback, so that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
A 3rd quarter now, and a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. This is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Dalton Kincaid.
An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bills have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter.
They'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted. And nothing but daylight ahead.
Well, there's some excitement, right? Go for 2, and instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give them a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rallied.
Exactly, and getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
And he returns this to the 22.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26.
Mahomes going to hand it off to Hunt. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy.
There'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 38-yard line.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback, as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Now here's Mahomes. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker.
It's 4th down.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. They'll try the middle with Cook. And some space here. And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left. And then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Again, it's Cook. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
And they run the option on 2nd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They run the counter with Cook. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on 1st down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're 2nd and 1. Although, you know, in the NFL, even if you picked up the 1st down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right. If it's college football, you want to 2nd and 1 is probably better